And today we're checking out the top 10 worst things the Joker has ever done. Now, if we all know the Joker, he's pretty messed up. Then again, if you're enemies with the Batman, you gotta be a little crazy sometimes. So, we all seen people do this, but let's see what Watch Mojo has to say about him. There could be some newer stuff in here, but let's find out. I'll link the original video down below, as always. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Let's go.
He may paint himself as a clown, but his deeds are no laughing matter.
Oh, Heath Ledger.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 worst things the Joker has done.
You always take shots from folks who just don't get the joke.
Oh!
For this list, we'll be looking at the most horrific and iconic crimes that Batman's greatest enemy has committed in all forms of media, from the page to the big screen. As such, be warned that there will be plenty of spoilers down the line, and also some rather mature content.
So, who's got a camera?
Number 10, Family Gathering.
Oh.
In Scott Snyder's Death of the Family, the clown
this
Prince of
one
Crime
goes
shows
up.
just how psychotic he can be. After reclaiming his recently removed face, the Joker launches a crusade of his own in order to help Batman rid himself of the obstacles that keep him grounded, his allies. This leads to a deadly game of cat and mouse where the Joker has kidnapped the entirety of the Bat family and cut off their faces. While this proves to be just another joke, that he could have easily gone through with it is chilling to the bone. Number 9, The Tunnel of Love.
Oh, Dark Knight Returns.
In Frank Miller's acclaimed take on a much older and much grittier Batman, the resurfacing of the Joker comes complete with a huge body count. After finding a new purpose in life when his beloved Batman comes out of retirement, the psychotic clown and the world's greatest detective end up coming to blows in an amusement park, where it becomes clear that only one of them is going to be walking away.
I'm through playing Joker.
Be still my heart.
Despite getting a batarang to the face, the Joker appears to be having the time of his life and gleefully starts a shooting spree as he makes his way through the Tunnel of Love, leaving an even bigger trail of young lovers' bodies for Batman to follow. Number 8, An Agent of Chaos.
Don't worry, I'm gonna tell you where they are. Both of them. And that's the point. You'll have to choose.
Christopher Nolan's vision of the Joker not only provided a fresh take on the character, but managed to horrify audiences while he was at it. His most disturbing attribute was easily how he manages to manipulate the good guys like puppets on a string, even the Dark Knight. Kidnapping Gotham's star lawyer Harvey Dent as well as Bruce Wayne's love interest Rachel Dawes, trapping them each in separate rooms filled with explosives, leaving Batman with a deadly choice of who to save.
No! No! No, not me! Why are you coming for me? No!
Of course, it's never that easy with the Joker, and the result leads to the death of Rachel and the birth of Two-Face.
You live. You die. Now we're talking.
Number 7, Joker Jr.
You would have been proud to see him so strong.
The Joker's return in the Batman Beyond movie didn't only give fans the chance to see the second Knight battle against his mentor's greatest foe, but also gave us a flashback segment, which in some way served as a conclusion to the original animated series.
Good boy.
Batman Beyond. Take of it,
After
I guess.
kidnapping Robin, aka Tim Drake, the Joker goads Batman into a final confrontation in Arkham Asylum, where he reveals that not only has he tortured and brainwashed Robin into a psychotic surrogate son,
is
but
Tim
that
Drake
he
Robin,
now
not
knows
the
that
others.
Batman is Bruce Wayne.
Sorry.
And the dear lad began to share such secrets with me. Secrets that are mine alone to know. Bruce.
Uh-oh.
Even though the animated series wasn't afraid to slip into dark territory, this was on a different level entirely, made all the more deliciously evil by Mark Hamill's performance.
Daddy proud. Deliver the punchline.
Number 6, The Death of Sarah Essen. Jim Gordon has lost more to the Joker than anyone else, yet still refuses to step outside the law and kill him, though we have no idea how he resisted ending the clown's life after this despicable act. Sarah Essen, a brilliant detective in her own right and Gordon's second wife, manages to catch the Joker at gunpoint, except there's a problem. He has dozens of infants as hostages. Using her good-hearted nature to his advantage, the Joker tosses one of the children her way and Sarah instinctively catches the baby. However, this leaves her unarmed and the Joker takes advantage of the moment, gunning her down. Number 5, Face Off. Nothing quite sums up the Joker's insanity than when he allowed someone to carve his face off, just to leave an unclear kind of message. While he's the only one that technically gets hurt as a result of this bloody process, the loss and eventual reclaiming of his face marks a change in the Joker's character. He becomes even more dangerous, deranged, obsessed with Batman, and also a hell of a barrier. Seriously, anyone who gets a near orgasmic reaction from having their mug peeled off is someone you don't want to mess with. Number 4, The Fall of Superman.
First
Justice.
Krypton, now Metropolis. People you love tend to blow up, don't they?
The comic book / video game tie-in series, Injustice: Gods Among Us, has done wonders for the fighting game genre by showing that you can indeed have engrossing story in between kicking the crap out of your favorite DC characters.
True.
Set in an alternate world, the Joker manages to trick the Man of Steel into killing Lois Lane, their unborn child, and all of Metropolis too. As you can imagine, Supes is not happy about this.
Nope.
Superman kills the Joker in reprisal, and the loss of his sanity leads to Superman becoming a dictator and enslaving the entire world.
If they prefer chaos, I'll give it to them. Metropolis and Gotham, I'll flatten them. Set an example.
Even in death, the Joker always seems to have the last laugh. Number 3, Mad Love.
I know how to make some smiles, Puddin'.
Mad Love.
Probably the most constant reminder of the Joker's cruelty is his treatment of the one person who actually loves him above all else, Harley Quinn.
Dent.
After falling for the psychotic clown and breaking him out of Arkham, Harley has stuck with her Puddin' through thick and thin, always helping him commit crimes and try to kill the Batman on his behalf. Despite this unending devotion, the Joker does not treat her kindly.
You're just in time to see the...
Whether it's manipulating her by playing off of her obvious infatuation, or via verbal, emotional, and physical abuse. Harley's suffering is legendary across the comic books and animated series. Plus, it's made all the more painful by her refusal to leave his side.
That's a real gasser, huh, Mr. J?
I give the punchlines around here. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Number 2, The Killing Joke.
This storyline.
No other event has rippled across the Batman mythos more than the shooting of Barbara Gordon in Alan Moore's critically acclaimed graphic novel, The Killing Joke. With a single shot, the Joker leaves Barbara handicapped and traumatized, which is just one part of his insidious plan to drive Jim Gordon insane, just to prove that anyone can lose their mind after just one bad day.
If you hurt inside, get certified, and if life should treat you bad.
While this plan would ultimately fail with Jim keeping his sanity and Barbara trading her mantle as Batgirl for that of Oracle, Joker's twisted actions have cemented themselves in popular culture.
Plus the Batman laughing
Before
at the
we
end.
reveal our number 1 pick, here are a few
something.
honorable mentions.
Arr, try me famous Joker fish. There's Smilin' Smelt, Gigglin' Grouper, and Happy Haddock.
Cotton candy. That's twisted. Skinny Monty. Oh, that is nasty.
Number 1, The Death of Jason Todd.
Let's try and clear this up, okay, Pumpkin? What hurts more? A or B?
Just like Barbara, the second Robin narrowly escaped death at the hands of the Joker, and will carry the trauma and scars of the encounter for his entire life. Todd's senselessly violent and deeply tragic death served as just another stepping stone in the Joker's endless quest to break the Dark Knight. After capturing Jason Todd, the Clown Prince proceeds to beat him with a crowbar before leaving him to bleed out.
Well, actually got blown up.
Just before Batman could arrive, a time bomb goes off, seemingly killing Todd. It's one of Batman's darkest moments, all orchestrated by the man who finds it all to be one big joke. Do you agree with our list? What do you think is the worst thing the Joker's ever done?
It's gone.
With new top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
Wow. Those were morbid, but I had a feeling the Jason Todd thing was going to be number 1. I don't know. Do you think Jason Todd's death would have been number one? What do you think was the worst thing Joker ever did? Let me know in the comments below. So, until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye!